Hi there, Jus4SweetZ here. Today I'm going to show you a recipe for a Brazilian candy. They are called Brigadeiros. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it the right way or not. My daughter has a friend that is from Brazil, and she told me about these, and they sounded pretty easy, although I've already burned my finger, so beware. This is the first time I've made them. And I had to pre-do it because the video would be way too long, so I'm going to just explain to you what I did, and then I'm going to show you the candy itself. So all this recipe consists of, it's 3 ingredients. It's a can of sweetened condensed milk, 3 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa, and 1 tablespoon, just 1 tablespoon, I already took it off there, of butter. You put it in a saucepan or a pan on medium heat. You put all 3 ingredients in there, and then I used a wooden spoon. You can see all the chocolate and everything is all there, and you want to stir it constantly while it's on the medium heat. I set my timer for 10 minutes and stirred the entire time. Then as it's cooking, it gets thicker and thicker and thicker. So basically, I want to say it's almost like a chocolate caramel. Then what you do is you turn off the heat, and you want to let it cool, which is where I burned myself because I keep testing it to see if it's cool enough, because you're going to roll this into little truffle balls, and you're going to dip them. They traditionally dip them in sprinkles or unsweetened cocoa, but I also have a little twist on it. I have some powdered sugar, and I have some mini chocolate chips. So I'm going to move these over. Pretty easy recipe, I have to say, and you know, it's really tasty, although I did burn myself trying to taste it. So I'm going to bring my parchment paper over here. This has been resting on my stove for probably about 5 minutes, and it's probably still a little warm, but I think I'm going to try to handle it. I have a blister popping up on my finger here, but I'm going to test it because I don't want to burn myself again. That was really, really, really warm. So I'm going to move this so you can see, but you can kind of see the consistency. See how it's really thick, almost fudgy? And I'm assuming that's the way it's supposed to be. She says that these are delicious. This is still a bit warm, so be careful. I take 1 teaspoon, and I'm going to kind of roll this into a ball. And see how it like shapes all by itself because it's like gooey? It's just like a caramel consistency. So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to go ahead and dip this one just in some unsweetened cocoa. Now, since this is sweetened condensed milk, it's, you know, it's a pretty sweet dessert. So we're going to go ahead. I'm just going to form these little bite-sized balls. And I'm going to do a few of them for you. I'm going to get cocoa everywhere, so excuse the mess. And my allergies are acting up, so I got the sniffles, so I apologize for that. It's still pretty warm, so I'm just going to kind of let that fall into my hand. Oh, I'll get my powdered sugar because I'm going to dip one of these in powdered sugar. Okay. So roll it again into the ball. I'm going to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing here. Let's get you a little bit closer if we can. Okay. There we go. Roll that in a ball. We're going to go ahead and we're going to coat this one in powdered sugar. Now feel free to like roll it in some chopped peanuts or some chopped almonds. That would be good too. So I'm going to put that right there. Look how pretty those are. And get another spoonful of this. Remember, they're called Brigadeiros. And I just thought it would be fun to do something different. And since it's only a 3 ingredient item, how easy is that? Fun to do for an end of the year school gift for your teacher. Make a dozen of these and put them in a box, or even make a half a dozen, put them in a pretty little box that you can get at a craft store. And, you know, just give them to the teacher for end of the year, and it's a nice homemade gift that they'll truly love. Now, I am not quite sure how they get these little jimmies to stick on. I'm not figuring that one out. So, you might have to play with that a little bit. I think I'm going to stick with the powdered sugar and cocoa, because for some reason I'm not getting the jimmies to stick on there. I'm going to have to learn that technique. Okay, so there we have that one, and let's make another one with cocoa. They did show it with jimmies on it, so I would assume maybe you could, if you wanted to, maybe like dip it in a little bit of butter or maybe just a little bit of water and put the jimmies around it. Some more cocoa. We'll make a half dozen and then I'll show you. I'll get some little wrappers and show you how pretty these can be. You know, and nothing's better than I burned myself again. A sweet little gift from a child. People love it. You know, this would be a good Father's Day gift too if you have like a dad or a grandfather that enjoys sweets. Give them something nice and homemade with a homemade little card. I think I got myself again. I'm going to have some burned fingers for work today. See if I can make this last one without burning myself. So like I said, be really careful because it's pretty warm. I mean, it's heats for 10 minutes on the stove. So, okay, we're going to roll this last one. See how easy they are to roll though? So if you learn the trick to getting the jimmies on, let me know. I'm going to keep testing that. But since this is my first time, I think I'm doing okay. Okay, so I'm going to show you. I have some little mini wrappers here. And of course, if it was for Dad, you wouldn't be using pink. But if it's for teacher, pink is perfect. Get these at your craft store, little mini muffin containers. Stick your Brigadeiros inside of there. Look how cute those are. Get a cute little cellophane bag or a little gift box. You can even use a cupcake box for these if you wanted to. They do sell the candy boxes there, so you could get candy boxes for them. Go ahead and stick that in there. And if you wanted to get really fancy, if it's for a female teacher, look how cute those are. Let's get this stuff out of the way. Okay, hold that over. If you wanted to get really fancy for your teacher, and it's a female teacher, get some, how about some yellow edible glitter. Yellow's a good summertime color. Put a little bit of bling on them, make them extra special and extra pretty. Who doesn't like a little bling? I love it. On my food, on me, everywhere. Okay, so we have our edible glitter, and we have our cute, let me get a plate so you can see the display of them. Our little Brigadeiros. Serve these at a graduation party, and these would be really cute too at like a baby shower. Fill the plate up. Let me get this mess out of the way. And look at those. Aren't those pretty? What a great treat for somebody. Let's zoom in on them so you can really see. Zoom in. Look at those. Aren't they nice? It's nice dark cocoa, sweetened condensed milk, and only 1 tablespoon of butter. So not too bad. Rolled in unsweetened cocoa or powdered sugar, or you can throw some jimmies or chocolate chips on it. And what a yummy, yummy gift or treat or hors d'oeuvre or dessert, whatever, at a barbecue, at a party. But aren't they beautiful? You're going to love these, and they're so easy to make. So let's go over this one more time. 1 can of condensed milk, 1 tablespoon of butter, 3 tablespoons of baking cocoa. I prefer a dark cocoa. You want to put that in a saucepan on medium heat, stirring constantly with a wooden spoon. Stir for 10 minutes. Turn off the heat. Let this mixture cool unless you want to get blisters on your fingers like I have right now, because there's some really doozies on my finger right now. And let them cool, and then take a teaspoon, scoop a teaspoon out, and roll them into a nice ball, and then dip them in whatever you want to. Stick them in some little wrappers on a plate, in cellophane, on a box. It's a beautiful gift. And I hope you had fun with this. I had a lot of fun with it. It was really fun to have someone tell me something different to make out of my comfort zone. I love to try new things, so I hope you try this. If you have any twists or spins, or you figure out how to get the jimmies on there, please feel free to write me and let me know. And I hope you have a wonderful day. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, we do a lot of fun things on this channel. Sweet, savory, family, salon, all kinds of stuff. So I love new subscribers, love to get new subscribers, and I hope you all have a wonderful day and join me again soon. God bless.